Okay, I think we are live. Are we live? Yay. I think we're live. Okay, perfect. Let's see. It says live. Do you think it's good? Yeah. Let's see. We're going to check out the link. Okay, I think it's on my YouTube. I'm going to send this to you. This is really fast. Yeah, because this is on my YouTube. Yeah, we're good. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for being so patient. I'm Pink Cadillac Sales Director Stephanie Motez, and we are going to be going over some new consultant training with you today. I like to call it like our Pink Boot Camp. It really is just going to go through kind of like the nitty gritty of Mary Kay and everything like that. Okay, so we emailed you a packet, so you guys can follow along on the packet with this, and I'm just going to go over kind of in details. This training is kind of like a long, intense training. Typically takes, anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. I'm going to jam-pack it and go really, really fast. So if you have any questions about this, go ahead and text your director, and she can answer any other questions that you guys have. But I just want to go over the basics really fast. You guys have these at your fingertips, so you guys can utilize them. So the very first thing that I'm going to go over is keeping track of your active status. So it is a sheet that looks like this, and it's keeping track of your active status. So as you guys know, it is so important to be active in Mary Kay. And here's kind of the reasons why. When you are active, you get to keep your 50% discount with Mary Kay. Oh, yay. We all want our discounts, and that's why we joined Mary Kay, so we can get our products half off, so we can service our customers at the wholesale price and turn around and sell it for retail. And so if you are a new consultant, I want to go over this with you. Basically, it says keep your active status current. And basically what happens is there's two different things in Mary Kay when you go to ordering. There's the Section 1 wholesale order, and then there's Section 2. I call Section 2 like the evil necessities almost, like you have to have them to run a business. They're like mascara ones, and they're samples, and lip gloss samples, and just anything that's Section 2, like our cosmetic display trays, our sales receipts, our customer profiles. Those are called Section 2. And with Section 2, you have to have them to run your business, but Section 2 doesn't necessarily like make you money, I want to say. You just have to have them. They're just like business things that you just have to have. Section 1 is what's actually going to make you money. Those are the things that we actually sell, like cleansers and moisturizers and night solutions and eye makeup removers and foundation. That's actually what you're going to be selling. And so make sure that when you do go on an order, you're really keeping track of your Section 1 and Section 2. I don't spend a lot of money on Section 2 just because I just get the basic needs. I don't go sample crazy. I don't have tons of samples. It's just one of those things that I just do the bare minimum on. But wholesale Section 1 is something that I always make sure that I have on hand, always make sure that I'm stocked up on, always make sure that I'm reordering is the Section 1 products, okay? So like I said, Section 1 is what has to be the 225. So let me go over how to stay active. It is a wholesale order of a 225 every 3 months. So every 3 months, it is a wholesale order of 225, okay? And so I gave you guys some examples down here on how to remain active. So The other thing that I want you to know with being an active consultant, it is not hard to stay active, especially if you are working your business. Most people, this is never ever an issue for, this is never a problem for, but I want to make sure that you guys are educated on it. So you guys are really just getting the most information as a new consultant. So like I said, staying active is normally not a problem for most consultants, especially if you're working your business, but there's always that one or two that are like, how do I not have my 50% discount right now? And so the first example is it's an cumulative wholesale order of a 225. So it doesn't mean that you have to place a whole order of a 225 right out the gate as far as the beginning of the month or anything like that. It's an accumulative. So for example, this one says in February, this person placed a wholesale order of a 225 in February. It's all one order. So that means they're active February, month 1, March, month 2, and April, month 3. But in May, since they did not place an accumulative 225 wholesale order, they went inactive. Okay. So the next example is this person placed a 225 wholesale order in February. So that was month 1. In March, they placed an accumulative wholesale order. They placed a 110 wholesale order and 115 wholesale orders. So that equals 225. So that went ahead and made them reactive again. So March was active month 1, April was active month 2, and May they did not place a wholesale order of a 225. They only placed a $75 wholesale order. So in June, they went inactive. And then the last example down here, this person placed a 225 wholesale order in January, so that was active month 1. In February, they placed a wholesale order of 75, so they're still active. In March, they placed an accumulative wholesale order that equaled 225, so they went back active month 1 again. So March was active month 1, April was active month 2, and May was active month 3. And so in June, they did not place a wholesale order of 225, so they were considered inactive. So I just wanted to let you guys have this sheet. It's really not hard to stay active or anything like that. Like I said, most of the time, it's not even an issue for anybody. But I did just want to go over that with you, just because it's one of those things that you need to keep track of if you're a consultant. That's not my responsibility. That's not your sales director's responsibility. It's your responsibility to stay active, so you're getting your 50% discount. And yeah, it's pretty easy. So you guys have that sheet. You guys can look over, put this just in your Mary Kay folder, and all of that good stuff. Okay, perfect. The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is being a star consultant. I love being a star consultant. Being a star is so important for the following reasons. If you're a star consultant, you get so many different benefits for being a star. The first thing is you get tiered for your website. So when people go in and Google search Mary Kay Consultants in Columbia, Missouri, or St. Louis, or Nashville, or wherever you are, when you go in and Google search, your name will pop up. So you just get like free customers, free hits. I've even had people sign up for my websites before just because they were looking for a consultant. And so that's what's awesome too, is you get free hits, you get fun prizes. I've gotten like flat screen TVs and home decor and pots and pans and fun stuff like that from just being a star. And there's just so many benefits of just being a star. And also, Mary Kay always said that we should be a star. That's probably one of the biggest things is Mary Kay Ash just always said that we should be a star, because when you're a star, that means that you have a full store on hand and that you're able to service your customers. And we all started this business to be able to service our customers and have products on hand. And really, it's just a lifesaver for you in running this business. So there's multiple different star levels. The first one is an $1,800 star credit. So that's being a sapphire star, and then it goes up. And there's multiple different ways for you to be a star. And I think this is so important to know too. So when you are a star consultant, it means that you have placed at least an $1,800 wholesale order for that quarter. There is 4 different quarters in Mary Kay. So that's listed right down here too of the quarter dates. So basically what happens is there's 4 different quarters, and when you have an $1,800 wholesale order, you're automatically a star consultant. Then from there, it's it's done in different increments. So every 600 increment, you go to the next level, okay? So the first thing is for being a star, you can obviously reorder another $600 and I'll take you to the next star level. But if you are team building, which I strongly suggest, and we're going to go over that here in just a minute too, when you're team building, you are automatically getting ready to reap the benefits of going to the next star level. When your consultants come in with at least a $600 order, it bumps you up to the next star level. So I know a lot of people, you know, maybe they do reorder $2,400 wholesale in a quarter, but they're also adding 2 to 3 or 4 team members in that quarter too, and so they're automatically bumped up to the highest star, which is the Pearl Star. Making sense? So definitely you always need to be at least an 1,800 a star consultant, and then each team member that you add, when they come out with a qualified order, you just get bumped up to the next star level. And so yeah, you get fun prizes. You get your Ladder of Success jewelry from Mary Kay, which you get to wear on your like red jackets or director suits or new consultant outfits. We have quarterly awards, which is really fun. I know that we do pool parties and girls' nights out and slumber parties. So that's when you're a star consultant. Like I said, we talked about the websites, and then the benefit of being a star, you get free customers and free consultants sign up, and that's a good thing too. So if you have any questions about being a star, let your sales director know. But like I said, I strongly encourage everybody every single quarter to be a star consultant. There's just too many benefits. If you're working your business, you can't not afford to be a star. So there's that for you guys. How's it going? Okay. All right. The next ones that I'm going to go over with you is the weekly plan sheet and then the weekly accomplishment sheet. So let's go ahead and start with the weekly plan sheet. So most new consultants, when they start their business, they really are working a 40-hour-week job, or they're a stay-at-home mom, or they're in school, or they're doing a combination of all of it. And so this is so important to use a weekly plan sheet. And I love having it by hours, because I tell all of my new consultants to go ahead and fill in where they already have time is blocked out. So if you're in class, or if you work an 8 to 5 job, this is the time that you have blocked out. Obviously, you won't be able to do Mary Kay during that time. But what a lot of new consultants do is they figure out this is when they could book parties. This is when they could book facials. And so that is where they tell their customers that certain times when they can book. So most people do have a crazy busy schedule, but what most people find out is that they really do have more time on their hands than they think. It's just working smart, and it's just working differently. Instead of, just sitting at home and watching TV, maybe you're sitting at home and texting referrals, or maybe, Sundays was a big day for me too. When I first started working my Mary Kay business, Sundays was a huge day for me, because it's really almost one of my only days that I had completely off was the weekends. And so I would book, at least one party every Sunday. That's how I worked my business. So most people have more availability than they think. It's just working smart, not hard. So I really strongly encourage you to sit down, schedule your weekly plan out, so you guys can keep track of that and where to book your parties and facials. Yay! Okay, this is the weekly accomplishment sheet. So most new consultants ask me about like taxes and ask me how to keep track of their sales. Well, Mary Kay is awesome, and they have this all built in right then and there for you on your Mary Kay InTouch. So this is on your Mary Kay InTouch under business tools, into your weekly accomplishments sheet. So it tallies up your sales for the week. It tallies up any product giveaways that you give away for the week, everything like that. And it's submitted right to your sales director too. So then you can email this to your sales director, and this helps us help you build your business, okay? So this helps us help you build your business and kind of know what you're doing as far as sales. When I was a new consultant, I remember, and I sat down with Vicki, and we went over this, and she basically asked me like what I needed to tweak, what I needed to improve on. And so this helped me with knowing where I was. Oh, I'm not? Oh. Okay. No, I know. Okay. This is our first round of this, so bear with us. Do you want to come at it, and do you want to come do this with me? Okay. Okay, perfect. So the weekly accomplishment sheet. Always, always, always turn this in every single week. This also helps with your taxes at the end of the year too. It just keeps a running tally and running order on all of that. So strongly encourage you guys to do that. Also in your packets, you have the new foundation sets. I would just strongly recommend you to print this off, put this in your packet so you can go through all of that so you kind of know what colors look well with other skin tones. So if, for instance, if they are, let's say, very light in CC cream, but they would also be in mineral foundations and the concealers, so you can just automatically know what they are. What I'm trying to say.
How to compare different foundations.
How to compare different foundations, which is perfect. Yeah. And this is the same one for concealers, our new concealers, which are amazing. I love our new concealers.
Me too.
Okay. So the last thing that I'm going to go over with you guys today is career path. Yay. This is one of my favorite things to train on because I feel so passionate about Mary Kay as a business opportunity for people and offering it to other people, because if someone would have offered it to me, I would not be where I am today. And I feel like this is just so important. A lot of you guys are probably so new that you haven't even thought about team building yet. And so what I want you guys to know today is, like, I didn't know that team building was something that I necessarily wanted to do when I first started this business, but I knew that it was such a big part of this business. I wanted to be educated on how to build a team. I always tell consultants, if you are not team building, you might as well write half unemployed across your face, because you are leaving so much money on the table if you're not sharing the Mary Kay opportunity with others. And so obviously we make great money off our sales, but guys, there's nothing better than a $1,000 commission check or a $1,500 commission check. A lot of people, when they're team building, they really are making way more money from their Mary Kay commission checks than they are at their 40-hour week job checks that they get every single week. So let me go over the career path with you, because this was just so fun and so exciting for me as a new consultant to just know the promotions that we can give ourselves. Probably at your job right now, it'll probably take you a while to earn a promotion, but in Mary Kay, you can promote yourself so fast. So there's multiple different levels that you can be, and the first level is a senior consultant. When you're a senior consultant, that means that you have 1 to 2 people on your team. And when you have 1 to 2 people on your team, basically that means that you are making 4% commission off everything that your team is doing. So a lot of women in our unit, their commission checks will be an extra couple $100 a month from having 1 to 2 active team members on their team. You also get the really cute senior consultant pin when you have add your first team members. So I want you guys to know too is doing your practice sharing appointments with your sales director is so important in adding team members, because right now you're probably thinking, I don't even know who I would have on my Mary Kay team. Most people, their first couple team members are people that they know. So it's either their best friend or coworkers or someone in their family. It's probably someone that you're surrounded by right now. And those are typically your first team members. What we do is we just sit down with them and educate them on what we do and how we make our Mary Kay money. It's really simple. You can either do that in person with your sales director, or you can go ahead and do a 3-way call with her and loop her in. This is also great training for you too. So I always tell people too, when you are around us, the more that you hang around us, the more things that you do with us, the more that you're just going to pick up on. And it's just really going to educate you about Mary Kay as a business opportunity. You're going to be like, oh wow, I remember Vicki saying that. And then the next time you're at your party and facial and they ask, you know, how do you make your Mary Kay money? Or how did Mary Kay start her business, you're just going to know because you're going to hear it from us. And so it's just going to help you just know the business way better. And so the first level is being a senior consultant, which is so fun. The next one is being a star team builder. Oh, this is having 3 to 4 team members on your team. Being a star team builder is so cool. You get to wear this red jacket. And this was my first goal with Mary Kay, was becoming a red jacket. I knew that when I became a red jacket, I would be honestly the top 8% of our company. Top 8% of our company is just 3 team members on your team. And so when I was thinking about this, I was like, I know 3 people that would be blessed by Mary Kay. That's pretty easy. And so I wanted to be able to wear that sassy red jacket that I could take to career conference or Mary Kay seminar, wherever, even the weekly meetings, wearing it to our weekly meetings with having the red jacket. So 3 to 4 active team members on your team. You're still making 4% commission, but here's the really great thing after this. You basically get a $50 bonus after every team member that you add after that. $50 bonus. Oh, like I said, it's just like free money that you're basically getting. And so doing those practice team building appointments too. Also, if you really think about it too, and Vicki, you could probably agree, if you share the opportunity with 15 people, which I know everybody knows 15 people, you're going to be adding probably at least 3 team members from that, and you're automatically in a red jacket. So just hop on, just start doing team building appointments with your director, and you're just going to watch it explode, honestly. The next one is as a team leader. The next one is a team leader. This is having 5 team members on your team. So 5 team members on your team. When you are a team leader, you're now changing your commission. So instead of making just 4% commission, now you're making either 9 to 13% commission. So 9 to 13% commission. You're also eligible to go on track for your free car level. Oh, yay! The Chevy Cruze, you're eligible to go on track for your free car. You're also getting a $50 bonus for every team member that you add at being a team leader status. So this is such a huge level. This is probably one of my favorite levels too. It's just all the new consultants racing to get their 5 team members, because if you think about it, you're just increasing your commission checks that much more. You know the percentage, the difference?
Yes, it's usually anywhere from, goes from like $200 up to about $1,000. So $800 in difference.
Yeah, about $800 in difference when you're at this level. The next one is a future sales director. This is having at least 8 team members on your team. You're still making 9 to 13% commission. So I also explained to you the difference between 9 and 13% commission. When you automatically get 9% commission, but when you place a wholesale order of $600 that month, you're then getting the 13% commission. So that's the difference between the two when you're personally placing a wholesale order. And also, if you're placing at least a $600 wholesale order every month too, you're going to be on track for star status. So that's why we really pump up Focus 400 and Focus 600, so you guys can be on the right track for that. The next one is DIQ. This is a director in qualification. This is having 10 team members on your team, and you're moving up the career path to be a sales director. And so if you want more information on the career path, let your sales director know. But like I said, guys, I mean, seriously, you need to be team building. It's just part of this business. It really, truly is part of this business of sharing the opportunity. And I always tell people too, I always joke around, but like, if you don't want those team members, we'll take them for you. If you don't want to be sharing the opportunity, we'll share the opportunity to them. And plus too, if you don't share the opportunity to someone that you're thinking about, someone might share the opportunity with them most likely, and they might even join their team. And so it's happened. And so just really strongly encourage you guys to make a list, go through your phone, go through Facebook, go through anything, just make a long list. I say make a list of your waiting list, about 100 people, and then just contact your sales director and say, I'm ready to start team building, show me how to team build, and we can take you through the next steps of that too. Okay. There's also the last thing I want to go over is this 5 love language quiz. This is going to be kind of like your homework, but take this quiz and turn it into your sales director. You can screenshot it to her, or you can email it back to her, whichever way works best for you. But take this quiz because we want to know how to work with you. We want to know your love language. We want to know how to build you up and how we can take you to the next level in your business. We want everybody to be successful, guys. We truly do. We want you to get what you want out of this business, and this just helps us know how to work with you. We work with all different different personality types, and we know that everybody's different, and everybody has different love languages, and everybody has different personalities. So we just want to work with you and to love on you and to help you be successful in your business. So take this quiz and send this to your sales director. Like I said, screenshot it or even email it back to her so we can just know how to work with you better. Yay! Okay. Anything that you want to add, Vicki?
Did great.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. We can't wait. This was our first consultant boot camp, so thanks for bearing with us. And then, yeah, text your sales director right now and just say the information that you have questions about. If you guys have any questions, also maybe just schedule a time to meet up with her to go over anything individually, but then also just really hopping on the train of team building and sharing the opportunity and sending that love language quiz. So talk to you guys soon. Bye.